Right, let's take a look at the last question. So this is dealing with vectors. At time t equals 0, a football player kicks a ball from the point A with position vector 2I plus j. Now, um, it seems to me there's a problem with distinguishing position vectors from motion vectors. The speed of the ball, I think, is pretty easy. If you've got 5I and 8j, hopefully you realise that's a vector which is 5 along and 8 up. So if it's going 5 along squared, it's 8 squared. So I've just written that 5 squared plus 8 squared, root 8, 9, 9.43. The tricky bit, I suppose, is establishing that where the ball is given its velocity. So it's starting from the point 2,1. So if you imagine a coordinate, there's the point 2,1. And every second it's moving like so, yeah? Which means that you can represent its position in this way. You've got 2,1 as its initial displacement, and then t lots of 5/8. So after 1 second you add 5/8, after 2 seconds you add 2 lots of 5/8, 3 seconds you add 3 lots of 5/8, and so on, which gives you the I component as being 2 plus 5 lots of t, and the j component as being 1 plus 8 lots of t. Hopefully that makes sense. That's quite important to understand. The last bit is saying that the point B is at the point 10,7. So here's the point, if that's 2,1, 10,7 somewhere over here. And it asks you, maybe I should put those coordinates down. It asks you when the particle becomes due north of B. So you can see it's going to move along, move along, move along, move along, and eventually it's going to be at a point north of B. Well, what does it have in common with B? So effectively, all you need to do is equate the I values. So 2 plus 5t, and 1 plus 8t, those are the I and j values. When you take away 10,7, you're going to be left with 0. I mean, there's different ways of phrasing this, but all we're saying here, perhaps this isn't the best way to do it. I would say 2 plus 5t, 1 plus 8t is equal to 10 and something. It doesn't really matter where this point is, we can work that out later, but so long as the I component is equal to 10, you're fine. And so this equals 10, so 5t is 8, and t is 1.6. If you sub t is 1.6 into this expression, you get the same I value as you do here. 2 plus 5 times 1.6 is 10, and you could work out what the y value is, but it's the time that they wanted to know. Hopefully I haven't made that more complicated than it is.